Hey there. If you want to confidently discuss artificial intelligence at work and really accelerate your career, you've landed in the exact right spot. In today's explainer, we're breaking down the essential business English you need to talk about AI productivity, pulling directly from real-world reports by IBM, Microsoft, and Google. Real quick before we jump in, please take a second to like this explainer, subscribe, and share it with colleagues who are looking to level up their professional English. Okay, let's get right into it. Okay, let's dive into this with a quick question. Picture yourself in your next performance review, or maybe a massive strategy meeting with your team. Honestly, how confident do you feel bringing up artificial intelligence? It's a crucial question, right? Because AI is fundamentally reshaping how we literally do our jobs. To sound truly authoritative and confident right now, you absolutely need the right vocabulary. So let's establish a baseline. IBM defines AI as technology that enables computers to simulate human learning, comprehension, problem solving, and autonomy. Now, I want to zero in on two incredible business English nouns here: comprehension and autonomy. Comprehension is just your ability to understand complex information, right? And autonomy, that's the ability to work independently without someone or something holding your hand. Dropping these words into a conversation instantly elevates how professional you sound. And you know what? Professionals everywhere are actively chasing that autonomy. According to Microsoft's recent Work Trend Index, a whopping 78% of employees are using unsanctioned AI tools at work. Now, unsanctioned tools is a fantastic phrase to keep in your back pocket. It simply means software that hasn't been officially approved or vetted by our company's IT department. People are literally sneaking their own AI into the office because they just can't wait to see the immediate results. And it's pretty obvious why they're so eager when you look at how we used to work versus how we can work now. I mean, think about reading every single email manually. We all know that Monday morning dread, right? Well, instead of doing that, people are using AI to summarize those massive email threads. When you're explaining this at work, lean into strong action verbs. Talk about automating routine tasks, which means making them run on autopilot, and streamlining workflows, which is a great way of saying you're making a process simpler and way more effective. Now, what's really interesting about this is the hard data backing it up. During a massive trial of Microsoft Copilot, users actually read 11% fewer individual emails. They spent way less time bogged down in their inboxes. In business English, a great way to say this is that AI helps alleviate the burden. To alleviate just means to make a problem less severe. So AI alleviates the burden of a crazy inbox, which frees up your mental bandwidth for actual high-level strategic thinking. Let's look at how this plays out across different departments in the real world. Say you're in HR, you'd probably talk about using generative AI for parsing resumes. Parsing is just a slick, professional way of saying you're analyzing and pulling out the key information. Managing developers, you'd mention GitHub Copilot generating unit tests. Over in customer service, tools like IBM Watson are automating responses. See what we're doing here? Pairing the specific AI tool with precise professional collocations, like parsing resumes, makes your communication incredibly sharp and dialed in. And the business impact here, it's absolutely massive. IBM reported a 30% reduction in interaction handle time for customer service agents using Watson Assistant. That is a huge chunk of time. When you're presenting this kind of massive win to your management team, the golden expression to use is driving efficiency. Faster handle times drive efficiency. And you know what that translates to? Massive corporate cost savings. But hey, really confident professionals don't just hype up the benefits. They have to critically discuss the roadblocks too. When navigating AI risks, we have to talk about data privacy concerns, integration efficiencies, bias in algorithms, and resistance to change. A really powerful phrase to use in these meetings is mitigating bias. Mitigating means you're taking proactive steps to reduce unfairness in what the AI produces. Being able to clearly articulate these abstract risks, that shows true leadership and critical thinking. Plus, using AI effectively actually requires a totally new kind of mental workload. Microsoft researchers call this metacognitive demand. I know, it sounds super academic, but it basically just means the mental effort it takes to monitor and control your own thought processes, like when you're tweaking or iterating a prompt. Evaluating an AI's output isn't just sitting back and passively reading. It demands high metacognitive effort to make sure the AI's response is actually doing exactly what your business needs. So how do we handle this mental heavy lifting and shift smoothly from talking about the challenges to building a real strategy? Well, Google's AI skills playbook points toward discovering powerful new ways to automate repetitive tasks. And here's a highly useful collocation I absolutely love: working alongside AI. We've really got to move past this outdated fear of AI simply replacing us. The modern professional is working alongside AI. It's a collaborative digital partnership. But to get your team to actually work alongside AI successfully, you need a rock-solid strategy. Google's report explicitly says the fastest way to drive adoption is to build AI into the tools your teams use every day. Driving adoption is such a crucial core leadership phrase. It means you're actively encouraging and facilitating the widespread use of a new tech. If the AI is already sitting right there in the software they use daily, adoption just happens naturally, like a reflex. It's not some forced top-down mandate. Let's quickly walk through Google's strategic steps for upskilling an AI-ready team. Step 1, establish an AI baseline. Step 2, build a framework for trust. Step 3, offer flexible learning. Notice those first words? Establish, build, offer. Those are incredibly strong imperative verbs. When you're leading a management-level discussion or writing up a strategic proposal, kicking off your bullet points with these powerful action verbs makes you sound super authoritative and crystal clear. And as your team goes through all these flexible learning journeys, you've got to celebrate those milestones. Formal recognition, like giving out a certificate or a digital badge, validates new skills. Validating skills is a brilliant HR and management phrase. It basically means officially recognizing and confirming that an employee has leveled up their abilities. It's just a proven, fantastic way to motivate people and really boost overall team morale. And speaking of new abilities, the benefits of AI are uniquely incredible for international teams. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what we're talking about today. A Microsoft study found that using Copilot closed 84.6% of the accuracy gap for non-native English speakers reviewing meetings compared to native speakers. Think about that. AI isn't just doing mundane, boring tasks. It acts as a massive equalizer. It's right there directly supporting your own journey of communicating globally and with total confidence. So what ultimately separates the beginners from the absolute pros? Well, Microsoft's research hit the nail on the head. Regular experimentation with AI emerged as the most significant predictor of AI power usage. Think back to those key action verbs we've been using throughout our conversation today. By actively experimenting with prompts, streamlining your daily workflows, and mitigating potential risks, you naturally evolve from a casual user into a highly valuable AI power user. So I want to leave you with this one final provocative thought. Are you going to be the AI power user who guides your organization's future? I really encourage you to take the vocabulary and collocations we talked about today and drop them into your very next email or meeting. Seriously, try it out. And to make that super easy, please don't forget to grab your free Vocabulary Companion PDF. The link is right down there in the description. Thank you so much for joining this explainer. Hit subscribe, drop a like, share this with your professional network, and I'll catch you next time as we keep mastering the language of modern business.